Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. In my last video, I have discussed about the definition of matrix and some type of matrices. Today I will discuss the definition of upper triangular, lower triangular matrix and other matrices like symmetric, skew symmetric, Hermitian, skew Hermitian. So let's start with the definition of upper triangular matrix. So the definition of upper triangular matrix is as follows. Let a square matrix A is equals to Aij. All the matrices that we have talked about, that is null matrix, scalar matrix, upper triangular matrix, lower triangular matrix, all of these matrices discussed for the square matrix only. Rectangular matrix cannot be upper triangular. So a square matrix A is equals to Aij is called an upper triangular matrix if Aij equal to 0 whenever I is greater than j. I am taking a matrix of order 3. We know that there are 3 rows and 3 columns. So if we put the elements, that is A11, the suffix 11 denotes that this element is in the first row and first column. Now A12, that is first row, second column. A13, first row, third column. A21, second row, first column. A22, second row, second column. A33, second row, third column. A31, A32, A33. That is third row, first column, third row, second column, third row, third column. So this is the 3 cross 3 matrix that I have taken. Now it is saying that Aij equal to 0 whenever I is greater than j. So this is I, this is j in each case. So we have to check all those terms in which I is greater than j. So if we see here I is greater than j, I is greater than j, I is greater than j. So all the terms lying below the leading diagonal must be 0. So if we write this matrix becomes, by the definition of upper triangular matrix, this becomes A11, A22, A33, these are the leading diagonal elements. This becomes A12, A13, A22, A23, and this becomes 0 by the definition of upper triangular matrix. So this type of matrices are called upper triangular matrix. And if we take example, so its example can be as follows: 1 2 3 0 1 2 0 0 0. The entries lying above the leading diagonal may be 0 or non-zero, but in order to say that this matrix is upper triangular, we have to see the elements lying below the diagonal. So the entries lying below the diagonal are 0, so this matrix is upper triangular matrix. Now, if we discuss about the definition of lower triangular matrix, so it's just the reverse of upper triangular, that is a square matrix A is equals to Aij. It is again a square matrix, is called a lower triangular matrix if Aij equal to 0 whenever I is less than j. Here we have taken I is greater than j, this time we will take I is less than j. So in this case, if we see the same matrix, I is less than j, that is in all the cases where I is less than j must be 0. So here we can see I is less than j. In this case I is also less than j, here I is also less than j. So these 3 terms that is lying above the leading diagonal, they must be 0. So we get a matrix of type A11, A22, A33. And all the elements lying above the leading diagonal, they must be 0. So we get a matrix of this form. So I hope the difference between upper triangular and lower triangular is clear. And if I take an example of lower triangular, suppose 1 2 1 2 0 0 0 minus 1 1 1. This kind of matrix, this is a lower triangular matrix. So if you want to learn it, you can just see that here an upper triangle is forming and here a lower triangle is forming. So this way you can also understand it. So this was the definition of upper triangular and lower triangular matrix. Now I am going to discuss symmetric and skew symmetric matrices. Now a term arises, what about those matrices which are upper triangular and lower triangular both? We know about the diagonal matrix that is discussed in the previous video. If we remember the definition of diagonal matrix, here only diagonal elements can be non-zero, other elements must be zero. So if we apply the definition of upper triangular, this matrix is upper triangular as well as lower triangular. So these kind of matrices are called upper triangular and lower triangular both, and this type of matrices exist in uncountable number. That is, there exist uncountably many matrices which are upper triangular as well as lower triangular. So this matrix is upper triangular as well as lower triangular, because we have to see only those elements which are lying above and below the leading diagonal. So the definition of symmetric matrix is as follows. A square matrix A is equals to Aij is called a symmetric matrix if Aij equal to Aj for all ij. That is A transpose. If we write its second form, then we can write A transpose should be equals to A. By A transpose we mean that if we interchange the rows and columns, then we get a new matrix, and that matrix is equals to the given matrix, then we call that matrix as a symmetric matrix. For example, if we take a matrix 1 1 3 2 5 2 5 3 -3 -3. So these kind of matrices are symmetric. In order to check that it is symmetric or not, we have to interchange the rows and columns. So if I write the A transpose, then this becomes the first row become first column, that is 1 2 5. Second row becomes second column, so 2 1 -3. And third row becomes third column, so this becomes 5 -3 3. If you compare the matrix A and A transpose, both are equal, that is A equal to A transpose, and this implies that A is symmetric. The definition of skew symmetric matrix is as follows. A square matrix A is equals to Aij is called a skew symmetric matrix if Aij equal to -Aji. This means that the element which is present in ith row and jth column, that must be equals to negative of the element which is present in jth row and ith column, and this is true for all I and j, and where I and j are the number of rows and j is number of columns. Now in the second way we can say that if A transpose is equals to -A, then the matrix is skew symmetric matrix. For example, 0, -3i. This was the first row and second column, and the second row first column is here. So here we have to take 3i according to the definition of skew symmetric matrix. If this is -4, we have to take here 4. If this is -5, we have to take here 5, and diagonal may be anything. So I am taking 0, 0, 0. So this is a skew symmetric matrix. In order to check that it is skew symmetric or not, we will take A transpose. And if we take A transpose, the rows becomes columns. The first row becomes first column. In this case, it becomes 0, -3i, -4. The second row becomes second column, so 3i, 0, -5. And the third row becomes third column, so this becomes 4, 5 and 0. Now if you see, both the matrices are same, but if we take the negative sign as common in A transpose, from here you can see that A is equal to -A transpose. So A is skew symmetric matrix. So I hope the definition of symmetric and skew symmetric matrix is clear to all of you. Thanks for watching. If you like my content, please subscribe my channel. Thank you.